Hello everyone, this is Here's Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Legendary Babylon Let's Play. We continue here for episode 13 from turn 78. So we're pushing north. We are at war with two factions right now. The big faction in the north and a very small one down here. And hopefully we can wrap this up soon. They were here just to mess up the fort, and it worked. I don't think I want the regional recruitment. It's debatable here because this is bronze, so it would be a decent recruitment spot. If we look at the realms, just to check to see if they're different from our starting. Now it's the same as the starting. Perhaps this would be a better recruitment spot than our minor county back over here, but there are benefits to this because we only get the Javelin unit with the 50% lethality from the minor county recruitment. It's really weird that's not on this one. So we want to keep this for sure. But do we want to build a second recruitment site over here? It's not on the coast. It's pretty far. So if we recruit, like, we got to think about how we can move the army up to the front as we move forward. I mean, there is still this giant faction here that we will probably fight in the future, so I guess we keep it. Alright, things we definitely don't want. We don't need this. Recruitment cost is very temporary. I don't think discounting it matters. Yeah, the rank also eventually will be max rank. There's no need for that. That's done. We can grab this if we just want bronze. So far we've been dealing with it diplomatically. There's not many things we need to build here. This we need to build. I guess this we need to build. And then we have 2 slots opening up, which I think will be this for resource, because there's every resource except for gold, and we can actually get gold, so those could be the final 2 buildings. Well, not the final 2, but the 2 that we use to replace these 2. And then we actually have 1 open slot, which can either go for another recruitment, perhaps. I'm not gonna go chariots. Maybe we grab this building too, so we have a pretty heavy military recruitment slot here. Monument of Greatness, really don't see a reason to go for it. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think we go for recruitment here. Don't need that, don't need that. For this one, we actually don't... actually, let's keep it. Yeah, let's keep it.
I rule here, so you will listen to me.
What is the news from Babylon?
We can rush the 1 turn. Basically, want to pick up the reload speed. I think that's the last one we're going to pick up on this side, and then we're going to shift over to this side. This will be great for camels.
They call me King of Babylon,
a unit
and that
in this
is who
army?
I am.
So we're going to have to borrow 1 from him. Ooh, that's pretty punishing, to be honest. What if we go with a point here? We're working towards this bonus. Honestly, doesn't make a lot of sense. Just experimenting with Ardor. Yeah, maybe this one. Sululu units. Just cheap units. Like, the moment we touch Ardor, it seems like all the bonuses are, like, cheap focused. This could be good. Maybe 999 is what we're aiming for. We'll see. It's not a great setup because you end up not getting any of the tier 10 bonus. Do we need to upgrade this? I guess we get a better garrison faster. Back over here. I want to get this built. Main settlement need to be tier 2. Sometime they require you, and sometime we seem to be getting away from that, where we can build things ahead of time. I actually don't know exactly what the rules are right now. Are we going to turn this into a recruitment site? Depends on what the units are. This is like the separate region with slightly different troops, so I don't think we're doing that. We're still going to pick this up for the 10% bronze that it can provide. It's pretty interior. Let's build this first, and also build that. We might have to rank this up. Alright, since this is food.
I shall bring a new era to the whole world.
Alright, we want to make sure that we keep refreshing the bonus.
On my way. Dwell
Okay,
and
with this army, it's going to be a full army of camels, and what I'm going to try to do with our law is that we're going to go to military, we're going to go to attributes, and I'm going to try to give unspottable to the mounted units. So we'll have an army of invisible camels that can fire. A pretty good range weapon. And then we can give other traits as well. So basically, we'll give a bunch of good traits to our camel army and specialize in camels for at least a very fun doom stack.
To the whole world.
What's his build? I mean, I guess it's still this to 8 first.
Dreams aplenty.
He's not supposed to be over here. Right.
I shall bring
We're
a new
supposed to
era
go help.
to the whole world.
He's supposed to go help over here.
Belongs to us.
This faction is so annoying.
You have always been the better leader.
8 regions, still a little difficult to deal with, so I don't think we want to start this war. We'll just trespass again.
Burning desire.
Yeah, at least we can get into our own region here.
Over here. I shall bring a new era
Yeah, father
to the
and
whole
son.
world.
We're going to be targeting over here. They're already under attack, so they might lose this. Oh, decent garrison. I don't know if they'll win with 14 units. That'd be pretty tough. We'll see how they do. We can pick it up if they fail. And army of 1.
Your
barely
heartless cause
anything.
revolts me.
Feels like their faction's out of armies, and we can just walk over them. That one expensive stack was all they had. We lost another faction. And we're about to lose one. Oh, we lost a lot of factions real quick there. We're going to lose one more here. pretty soon too. Are they sieging? We have a girl come of age. Oh, they're actually sieging. Our vassal's going for it. I believe is one of our granddaughters. Yeah, she's of age. Had a troubled childhood. We have another grandson who can... We can set her up for a political marriage, of course. I really hope they hold.
I shall bring a new era to the whole world.
He can stay here and recruit out of here in the future.
Bright ideas for
Here,
dull problems.
take one of our cavalry. We do want to give you a full army. Anything you want to replace?
Fate is so fickle these days.
It's fine. These two units not so great, but not a big deal.
True master of the arts.
And then this army... we'll just get a lower rank cavalry back. That actually
Poetry
works.
recital time.
We don't need to move very much here.
Honor and glory.
Oh, he doesn't have the shrine bonus, which is why he's replenishing so slowly. Let's fix that. We might change the deity for that later, but at least for now, we want this bonus.
Song and verse. I seek mystical wisdom.
I'm probably gonna leave him alone here to take care of this fight, because after this battle, surely it'd be an easier fight.
People fear what they do not
And we can
understand.
perhaps go north. Maybe we don't want to join, because there's not a lot of enemy up there, and we might want to set up for the eventual war against them.
Are the maps accurate?
Summon the city council. Your hearts sing for blood. Come then.
Like the recruitment rank and everything could be slightly better. Not necessarily the biggest issue. Maybe this first. Let that expire. I know it's a lot of bronze, but we are okay right now, and we're probably planning to go
I
to war with
welcome
them
all
soon.
to my court, as long as they show decorum.
Let's go to the Temple of Ishtar again, Babylonian.
Yeah, we're definitely pumping out royal decrees much faster. Need for that to finish, and we also need another idle workforce. Yeah, I guess this will be the best place to pump out our generals. That might not be the best building for this. 15 gold instead of 20% to all resource with so many resource buildings, including 130 gold. Yeah, that's definitely not the right choice. 10% gold, that's at least 13 gold, plus all the other bonuses. Yeah, if we're just looking from a pure gold perspective, this is slightly higher than this, but that doesn't account for the happiness and influence boost, especially adjacent influence. So I think we get rid of this and just build this. And that would be the right play here. 25% extra gold. Also a good building, but I think we'll just go with the 20% to all, given that we have a lot of resources here.
Fast and strong.
Raiders? Gilgamesh.
Just go away.
That's...
Bother someone else.
Is that a
You want me? Well, tough.
Mesopotamian rebels? Okay.
Wide awake.
I was
God,
thinking that he might
show
have been
me
the
the way.
Gilgamesh, but that doesn't seem to be the case. They're being
Ain't
sieged by
enough
someone
supplies.
else, so once again, we probably can't do too much here.
I am destined to rule. Pray from the heart, men. Toward new horizons. We must stand together. I seek mystical wisdom. Soldiers, join with me.
Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, just looking at where the armies are at a quick glance. I hope they sally out and just take care of that problem. I think that is all. Okay, just damaging our outpost. No big deal. We picked up a few more victory points, I guess. Five out of 10? How do we have 5 out of 10? Oh, not they are calling everything divine law, not that they have to be divine. We have 5 laws. There's only 9 slots. How do we get 10? I guess we could revoke one and get a new one? Is that actually the victory condition? Feels a little bit weird. I mean, the earlier ones we definitely will revoke tier 3. So that's not hard to do. We just haven't really been focusing on his shrines. We could probably pop a temple somewhere, or maybe build a few more of his outposts on the
The
map.
future belongs to us.
No, they beat them. They beat them, and the yellow means it is damaged.
Bright ideas
look
for dull problems.
At how damaged they are. The outpost is really damaged. Everyone else healed up really fast. We actually lost power.
Keep them trapped.
Alright, so we're gonna need a little bit of help.
Destined to rule.
High as the gods.
The future
I'm not
belongs
sure if
to
he's
us.
going to be useful. Maybe. Maybe we can bounce off of this. No, we can't. It's a bit unfortunate. So he's not going to be useful for this at all.
Better than sleeping outside.
And for me, I can be useful.
Say your
We
prayers.
can get rid of...
Men, set off.
this one.
Traders playing as soldiers.
Did we help? A little bit. Cadmean victory with heavy damage, but no one dies, which is all we really need here.
yourselves today!
Alright, another faction destroyed. I think we want a dwelling instead. We probably will build this. But maybe this first. That would help. With favor as well. We just need one more of those and we max all three.
I rule here, so you will listen to me.
What is the news from Babylon?
No one can do anything to us. Oh, because we have hit the next tier here as well. I think we're gonna take this power because we have spent many turns not being able to use this, which is also not great. 3 points instead of 4 over here, but the gold bribery to disband armies. I feel like what this will do for us is that if we see an invasion army pop back at our home when all our armies have pushed out from the Mesopotamian region, we can just pay gold to dismiss that invasion army. It can only be done, you know, once every 10 turns or so, as you can see the cooldown, but those invasions don't come very often, and we can just, you know, if we don't want to fight it, we have a way around that. And this is more like, yeah, we get 3 points every 8 turns rather than 4 points every 8 turns, but 3 points is still a lot, so. And we can start doing this right away. Do we want to invest those on our faction leader?
The whole world bows to
58,
me.
a little old, maybe dying soon, so maybe not him. Maybe we go for our son and future leader of our faction, hopefully.
Martial prowess!
And we can use the bestow points. Just make him all around great character, basically. What are our other options? I actually still like the fatigue reduction. Not enough to build that. Yeah, it's probably gonna be this. We tore this down to go for this. Not many building projects left. I think since the resource is pretty diverse, we just go 5% to everything.
The finest hour! Traverse this area! Dwell and swell!
The workforce is not going to be stacked, so we're not going to get extra recruitment slots because there's so many things we want to build here.
Duty calls! I know! True master of the arts!
Are they? They're still getting siege, so we can't really attack them.
The world is a marsh.
Linger
Do
and
they want?
smolder.
They don't want peace. Yeah, I was like wondering if they actually want peace or not.
Every true master of the arts. I am destined to rule.
Wait, we already gave him a. We can give him another. No thanks.
Bag of gold?
How long will the world last? Is this the part where you start begging for your life?
We have a new granddaughter. They're all a bit old. Alright, no rush to marry her off.
Honor and glory.
We're gonna run, we're gonna run. I guess
We
we
must go
could also
there.
skip this to attack another one
Surrender
instead of
or
waiting for
die.
this. I think that's probably the play. It seems like we have lost vision of them because we paid that 200 a while
A
ago.
fantastic display of bravery.
Do we get anything from this? Elephant tusk.
Dreams aplenty.
Ah, not that useful. Yeah, instead of waiting for this, we could
Wide
definitely
awake. Martial prowess.
push for something like this. Probably want to go through this side.
I like traveling.
Curse you! You are a waste of my time.
Refresh our vision. Army of 10. That's really it, I think.
Fast and strong.
We'll take out this next turn, take out this, and then surround. Oh, wait, that's
Just go away.
not. Ooh, their outpost is far behind. That makes things a little bit trickier. Maybe we attack this when this is open, and then come back for this? Skipping ahead feels a little weird. Seven more turns. I think this is really all we can do. Alright, maybe we don't skip ahead, we just walk behind, get his outpost first. Oh, he left. Yeah, makes things a lot easier. We can just force down the settlement, even with the extra units from the outpost. He immediately recruited to max, even though he ended up on March. I don't understand how that happened. He got 10 units special recruitment, and then, okay, oh, there's... At least that's a possible reasoning, aside from AI just
I
getting
welcome
way too
all
many
to my
recruitment slots.
court, as long as they show decorum.
I know it's only one turn, but, you know, we have all these kudos that we don't really need right now. Might as well use them for this. Do I want to go like this path towards this and this? These two are the ones we want. I don't really care about the wood. Legitimacy from... We don't really have those. Don't really need the food either. It's a lot of food. That's a lot of food bonus. That's a good one too. Ass is... Okay, alright, we'll start here. And we'll go this route.
I rule here, so you will listen to me.
Let's go to the Temple of Ishtar again, Babylonian.
Maybe this can wait. We can get a better garrison a little bit faster. This is the best improvement. I think we have enough workforce growth that we can maybe switch these to dwelling now. This one definitely switching to dwelling because of the food. Replace switching to obelisk. Yeah, we just gave up on the idea of having food here, which makes sense. But after all the construction are done, maybe we want just raw food instead of 10% more stone. Stone becomes useless once we have nothing to build. So, I mean, that might never come because we might just keep expanding. But at least there is a limit to where you can spend the stone. Or if you keep losing your outposts, which tend to happen quite a lot. Now we're trying to set up the attack on the faction
I
here.
will not sit idly and watch the world burn.
We will march!
Bag of gold?
They can
bronze
go do
blade.
simple things like take out outposts and whatnot.
Sound marching horns! I seek mystical wisdom.
Get on this road over
Explore
here.
the region.
As king of the universe, I set the future.
Our main goal is probably this and that. We'll buy vision of them before we start the war.
I am destined to rule. We set off now. We must stand together. The future belongs to us. Homes into tools. Bright ideas for dull problems.
I don't think we have the movement to do the sack and then the raise,
They will sing of our triumph.
but we can probably just sack
Shamash has blessed me.
and not raise,
True master
basically.
of the arts. Prepare to march. Cut them asunder. Our resolve is unyielding.
Okay, just heavy food. Oh wait, did I fix it? I meant tear it down. Oh, they broke their own siege, which is good.
Burning desire.
We're gonna head down towards
I am
this next.
destined to rule.
When do we go to war with them? That's a good
We
question.
must stand together. A new journey. Poetry recital time.
I welcome all to my court, as long as they show decorum.
I wonder how many years after 60 we'll get to live. That's when deaths start triggering, and I think the percentage goes up every year after 60 as well. It's the crazy faction who wanted to vassalize us 3 times. Now he's settling for non-aggression pact, which we're also not going to give him. I think we maxed out the deity, most pious. Yep, got achievement for that.
Bag 10,000 correct actions.
Confederation's still extremely difficult, even though they like
has
us
their duty.
at the maximum tier. Just not willing to sell out their faction.
The future belongs to us. I need hearty warriors.
Oh, we had 2 with them. They were giving us 2,000 bronze? Wow.
This court is a sanctum of wisdom and reason.
We're now vulnerable. We're officially 60. Where did that stack of 20 go?
Bright ideas
Okay.
for dull problems. Duty calls.
The tricky part is I believe they should be damaged.
The finest hour. Pray from the heart, men. Besiege their homes. Let none escape. Song and verse. God, show
And there's a
me the
growing
way.
rebel army outside as well. Okay, we're gonna posture
Through
here.
that region. The gods
We do get
demand
this.
blood.
Oh, okay, it became decisive. Now the rebels are a problem.
We've proved ourselves today.
There's likely a counterattack over
My
here,
destiny
so I might
unfolds.
actually not build that right now. Recruitment center. I guess there'll be a lot of spare buildings. Ooh, that's a new building. We'll get one of those. 3 resources. It's a food settlement. Definitely building this. That's 4 buildings. Four buildings. Still need 3 more. 5. Let's say we keep this because we get the really insane horse from this. And then we recruit them out of this because of the bronze bonus. And then we just grab, I guess this is where we can grab Monument of the Greatness without kind of interrupting any of our build path. I think so. That's a shrine. So we'll make this that.
True master of the arts. The battlefield awaits.
We'll basically let this army do some
You want
damage.
me? Well, tough.
And then we'll make the final push and just wipe them out. They have 2 regions left? I think that's it for them.
Curse you!
Yep, just 2 regions. the last of their subculture too. You know, modern day translations basically genocide. But don't worry, their people will live on with their units that we will recruit. I think we were saving for the obelisk here. Over here is just we were gonna slap one of these down. We're still, we can do both. This is only 4 workforce here. And then we got one more building and then we're done here. Once we're done, we switch off of this and potentially switch off of this as well. I think it's time to start this war.
You have always been the better leader, Adad.
We're looking for who's going to pay us to start this war.
I'm waiting.
5.5. He doesn't care about bronze. Likes gold. How much gold do you like? Sounds like a deal.
Do not betray.
And then we'll also
I
buy
am
the
destined
vision
to rule.
for the whole faction.
I am thinking.
No threat anywhere near us.
I know. Back to your posts.
Oh, he can't reach? Oh, good. He can't reach it.
Sound battle horns.
I don't think he has the movement
Every
to do a
disaster
follow-up,
can be
so I'm just
averted.
gonna raise it.
King of the universe.
Still good 10 units over there. We might need him to help us.
Babylon endures. Prepare for your death.
Can we afford Cadmean? I actually think we can, but do we have
Keep
to?
them pressured.
Like, we're saving time if we
And
press...
strong. Smite them
If we
to
press
smithereens.
this... Okay, we'll go faster. We'll just let him take Cadmean. Is that a curved blade? I guess it's still considered Kopesh.
A fantastic display of bravery.
We do have a follow fight. A little bit of food doesn't mean much.
Soon the future will be mine.
We'll also preserve our
I am
movement.
destined to rule. We did it, despite the odds.
I mean, they should have known that trouble was coming their way the moment we took out their vassal. We actually don't need this building. Man, this is going to be another breadbasket.
Perish, you fool. A flawless martial performance.
I wonder if some of these units are exclusive to their small county buildings as well. We can check. Where is our major? There it is. No, they're here as well. So there's no reason to keep it, basically. This is what I'm looking at. We're gonna get this, we're gonna get this. I guess we'll keep that.
The whole world bows to me.
Yeah, we just have such high replenishment that it's not gonna matter. And take this out. I guess we have to solo this ourselves as well.
Duty calls. Prepare for march.
Or we can just
A new
snuff it
journey.
out and then go directly for this. Might be a little easier.
We must stand together.
Oh, finally! No outposts. This is a... Oh, did it? Where is that? Oh, I can't see. I was like, for once the AI did not build the outposts. Okay, he has a 20 stack
You shall
here.
not influence me.
That is maybe a reason for us to turn around. Do we stop this
You
conquest?
despicable fiend.
They don't want us to stop, and they're building up army behind us well. 10 units, 20 units. Okay, so we posture a little more defensively over here.
Burning desire.
You're the more
Duty
damaged.
calls.
Oh, they can't move.
Uh-uh.
The idea is we crush the rebel and then we come save over here. Take this out, take this out. So basically we'll have our 4 armies collapse on this area. They have small
Find
armies
someone else.
here. Our outposts are going to be in a lot of trouble, but that's about it. Are they ready to go and help them?
The future belongs to us.
Still a few turns away.
Bright ideas for dull problem.
There's a couple things we can do. Like we can activate this, and then we get +2 recruitment basically. And then
The
he'll get his
finest
army
hour.
ready in 2 turns. Maybe that's worth it. The passive bonus is not really that important right now.
True master of the arts. I
Right,
seek
in 2 turns
comrades
we'll have
with
our
vision.
full death squad. We lose workforce during this time, which hurts us a little bit. But I think it's acceptable. I guess not coming to attack us.
Dreams aplenty.
At least not yet. Sacrifice replenishment. Not a good idea right now.
Song and verse.
We're not going for 666, are we? I don't think so. I think we're just doing the traditional push of the fortitude here. We tiered up? Yes, we did. Let's try that ability, actually.
Enough with your pestering.
1,700. What about this stack? How much would a 20 stack cost?
You shall not influence me.
8,000 gold? I mean, it's not unacceptable. 8 turns, basically? Like these...
Just go away.
These we don't really need.
Your heartless cause
Oh,
revolts
it's
me.
depending on unit quality. They convert the unit cost, right? Maximum discounted cost of whatever the unit cost is. You can see because they have a Sword Horse Master, which is sort of the unique unit. It's a tier 6 unit. It's not something you recruit. It's like our special sapper unit. You have to be the king to get that unit in your
Bother
special
someone
recruitment.
else.
Yeah, I guess the idea is they can't take any settlements with these 2 armies, but our outposts are going to be in ruins, and then our camels will go and chase them away. What if we pay to disband this army?
My allegiance lies elsewhere.
Then they don't have to turn back. We can just move north. Poof! And they're gone. I like this ability. Wow. Okay. That's a new way to do things. We can also... Yeah, our output... Oh, they're gonna suicide the army that could have harassed us? Definitely some decision-making issues there. I guess they can still harass us now, but much less threatening. No. I'm done with marriages with your faction.
Shamash has blessed me.
Yeah, we're just gonna be pushing higher and higher, especially with all this camo we're recruiting. Speaking of that army, they're almost ready to go.
Martial prowess.
Okay, we will recruit them. I just want to refresh the bonus
Honor
one last
and
time.
glory.
And then we'll refresh this
On
on our
my
way
way.
out.
Bolster the ranks.
I welcome all to my court, as long as they show decorum.
Ah, one short.
True master of the arts. Soldiers, attention! Battle
Hold
positions.
that.
Make their homes their tombs.
Let us fish.
It's a gold settlement, so let's switch it up.
I
Yeah,
am
we can
prepared.
use this bonus. Melee attack bonus is really good. The movement bonus is really good.
So be it. Fight.
Why do they have losing? Oh, it's walled settlement, isn't it? They have very little range. I don't really consider the horse archers range. Hold on.
Cripple their spirit.
We could just ask for help.
I am destined to rule.
Maybe you shouldn't say things like that when you're not part of the family. He can't hold it for longer than a turn.
We will march.
Even if I get some movement back, I can't get there. It might be better for us to help this first.
I like traveling.
The battlefield awaits.
Oh, he has no siege.
Avoid this conflict.
I have a way.
Wide awake.
That's why this unit's so good.
I need hearty warriors. Clearly, we are victorious.
Shamash has blessed me.
Everybody has their duty.
What we
Fill the
can
ranks.
do...
Training will come later. I seek comrades with vision. Take them, feed them, train them.
Your end is nigh.
As long as we don't lose any unit, I'm perfectly content with taking a lot of casualties.
Our superior tactics prevail.
Another year, another campaign.
Seems like the AI do follow a certain template with their builds. It's almost pretty identical what they build everywhere. So it basically popped all the resources, 3 open slots, definitely this one. Most likely the dwelling. This will probably be built right next turn. It's pretty diverse. I mean, we could do another local recruitment. Doesn't hurt to have another place where we can get some good cavalry units. Although I'm not a huge fan of these, to be honest. I don't think they justify their cost. Like, our cavalry unit is perfectly adequate compared to this unit. Like, there's no, like, super special wow. It is an upgrade. So I guess maybe we just built this here? Because there's really no reason to build anything else. Maybe a temple. maybe a temple. Or maybe a... there's no reason for that either. One happiness and adjacent doesn't really do much for us. Yeah, not sure what we're gonna build. I actually kind of want this bonus. But right now I think that's kind of irrelevant. Play this. We don't need this little bit of gold. Our camo army's ready to go soon.
I know!
We just have to wait.
We must stand together!
Alright, we first crush
The
this
future
rebel.
belongs to us!
Just the most basic unit. We don't have to turn around because we dissolved their stack there.
They will sing of our triumph!
Do we have to chase?
Over here! Wide awake! Surrender or die! Our resolve is unyielding. Song and
Okay,
verse.
since walking back is not really going to achieve much. Since it
Right
looks like
ideas
just
for
going to be
dull
a
problems.
defensive hold here.
Just go away.
I
Yeah,
will
we'll just hold the
inspect
settlement
barracks
first.
myself.
And we can always get
Dreams
back
are
to
plenty.
him. Oh, we can actually hit him. He's on march.
The finest hour.
That's the 10 stack, right? Can't see.
You want me?
Oh,
Well,
oh, it was the 10 stack. Now it's the 20 stack.
True master of the arts. Prepare to march. I seek mystical wisdom. We set off now.
I mean, he's on march. He just can't get away from us.
I am destined
Wait, why
to
can't I
rule.
fight?
We must stand together. Cut them asunder.
Alright, the delegate vow is pretty close, but I think we can fight this one. Most of the unit is this tier 4 spear unit, which... Battle Prayer. They have an active ability that can give themselves 5 melee attack and 20 extra morale for 4 minutes. It's not bad. Consider they have 66 base melee defense. Oh my god. 36 okay, respectable unit for sure. Gonna be, yeah, excellent defense. Difficult to remove, but they're not gonna do much damage back. Killing these would be the key. I don't think their cavalry's gonna pose any significant threat. Alright, we will fight this. I'm kind of interested in getting some of these spear units as our frontline spear. They have 90 unit count for a pretty premium unit. A lot of the premium unit go down to 68 unit count. So that's an attractive frontline option. I don't think we'll have the battle last long enough to get into the second weather. Come back. We want to wait for our reinforcement so that we have the numbers advantage.
I hope they've made that.
Oh, this is an interesting terrain. It's literally a pit. Where's our vanguard unit? Can units? Oh, so despite looking like people can go in here, they can't. That's a shame. This can be like a death trap. Alright, but it's still a pretty giant block of obstacle here. We can use this area to fight, basically. That's the idea, I think, right here. Save us like one flank and then be closer to our reinforcement units. So we want to move up to like here. Could they possibly outflank us this way or outflank us this way? Sure, but like we can respawn in time for those, I think. Alright, those are our... Oh, this is the very scattered army with like a little bit of everything. Those are all the slingers we have. Which have the most range. And we're gonna like kind of tweak them this way so like the range kind of ends right there. We got one archer. Which I guess I'll put right here. Yeah, that range is going to be a little weird, but that's fine. Alright, I'm going to put that with them. We're probably going to throw them into this forest and they're going to come out and try to flank with that. If they charge their cavalry at us, we sent our spear countercharge. Oh, this armor has no front line. Charging it. That's kind of our only two defensive infantry here. Alright, we're going to reorganize this line. This line looks terrible. Go back here. Like, be a little bit less aggressive with our placement of our units. Our two spear. We'll spread them out once we get into battle. We should only have the 3 cavalry now. Yep.
Fight with pride.
Why were those units displaying green?
Stop marching! Clear back! On the move!
Yeah, yeah. Ride on. Fight with pride. Atacanta.
We're gonna use this to like overflank them.
We ride.
Alright, looks like they can all hide.
Let us pray for a swift victory!
Never doubt me. Javelins poised.
Alright, I'm gonna give you guys one job. And that's like hide over here.
We march.
So if anyone tries to actually flanking us, we can just surprise them. And do we want to give them like one infantry unit just in case they get into an infantry fight? Yeah, let them borrow.
For this, brother.
Let them borrow this.
We march. Honor the gods.
No, not that guy. Yeah. I guess they will be 8.
Fierce warrior spirit! Get moving! Fight with pride. Step by step. On we go. Death comes for our foes today. On we go.
I still don't see the enemy, but I guess it's up to them to find them.
Spur the horses!
There's no time limit on this battle, so we can take our time and wait for the storm, I guess. Oh, we found them. They have backed up into a corner too. Smart, but as the army on march, they kind of have to come to us, I think. If they don't move, then we have to move. It's gonna be really risky to move everyone across, especially with the weather changing. This feels like a terrain that no one can walk through as well. So I would think our slingers would actually be very safe here. But we probably don't outrange them. Well, we might outrange them enough to get them moving towards us. It's hard. I want to fit it as close to that ledge as possible. Okay, as they're coming across, these boys need to get into position first. They're kind of like the suicide front line. And then we have a spear unit that's actually semi-decent right there to hold that line. Archer. Alright, no need to hide these boys because go for their rear directly. We'll also pressure them with this. I am slightly worried that their cavalry will just straight up charge our javelin, which could be problematic. They're moving already. And our army, we're gonna hold them back a little bit because not everyone is gonna be together.
Honor the god. Keep going. Triumph will be our legacy. Get the horses pulling. We will not
Alright,
falter.
looks like the spear is going to be sort of in position.
Get marching.
And worst case scenario, we rush our cavalry in to just provide some cover. Looks like we can make some poke damage here.
Place. Roll onwards!
Unless they're charging us. Then we back up.
Turning. Drive us onward!
We'll make light work of these fools.
Get the horses pulling! Chariots into place!
On our way. Slings.
We are downhill, so this range isn't exactly accurate. We would technically have shorter range. Oh, but looks like we can fire. And they're charging right away. Okay.
Spearman.
It is what it is. We're not technically ready, but we're just gonna try to countercharge.
Strike them down.
Also should protect us from enemy range.
Ride on!
See if we can focus on get behind and then start pincer their range.
Roll onward!
It's just gonna be messy with us moving into them.
No hesitation.
and they're firing down the hill, which is not fun, but we'll slip past that one spear unit, kill their general, and then we can just break their archers from behind.
Take their heads!
Victory beckons!
No hesitation!
Alright, once it becomes spear versus spear, we lose these fights,
Before us!
but we might be able to throw our range in there. Oh, it's not pretty. Throw the club unit in here, chariot out. If you get to the side. I gotta micro the cavalry, I can't just sit here.
At a canter!
There's no turning this around!
They're getting their job done.
Groomed for success!
One of them on the...
Nothing can stop us!
Still a lot of spear. Here comes that
Ride on!
thunderstorm.
At a canter!
Launch javelin!
Clubs! Break them!
On the move! Tremble before us! Fight with pride! Honor the gods!
Alright, paid a heavy cost, but now that we are
To move!
flanking them, we should be fine. Our infantry just never even got into the battle.
Withdraw now!
Yeah, make sure to just kill off all of these.
Nothing can stop
Have
us!
them shoot
Make
these.
the gods proud!
They died. They're gonna die.
Strike them down!
Everyone move up the hill.
Time to move!
Leave the rubble! Strike with precision!
Alright, so it's gonna be a big rear charge, and then try to get as much of our range on that as
Swing at
possible.
them! Face my rope! Bardukas abandon that!
Throw some
Strike
bodies
with
up there
precision.
now.
Blades! Take
Maybe
their
we
heads!
can
Born to
provide
fight!
a little bit of demoralized boost. Looks like army loss is kicking in.
Crack open their skull!
I don't know if this was decisive. It was very disorganized as we had to move up with different speed. Cavalry took some hits. Those units might be actually dead and wiped given how little are left. But sometimes the health bar doesn't tell the whole story. We could have like multiple entities still up and they just actually auto heal at the end. We'll see exactly how it turned out with these two. Like, you could technically have all 45 units still alive, each with 1 HP, and they will look like this, but you actually get a full heal automatically after the battle if the entity is still up.
A fantastic
And
display of
They
bravery!
don't look wiped.
They were valiant and
They
honorable.
don't. They're not wiped. So
I
that
shall
was a good
bring
fight
new
by us.
era to the
There's still a
whole
20
realm.
stack coming. We'll sit one army inside the settlement to hold them back. The other can move slightly farther down. We have 2 forces coming up to clean up these last 3 counties. These 2 are annoying, but our camel army is going to be ready next turn. And we're going to run them down, take this territory, probably with some help from the armies over here, because I don't think 19 Camel is good at taking settlements, but I think on the field fighting, they would be excellent. Also very fun to play. The ultimate goal is to give them a variety of traits from our Lawmaker, which we'll use after this completes. And we'll go for maybe the tier 2 stat bonus, now that we know Divine Law can boost it to the next tier. Although we know we need a lot of Kuduru to get that done. And I feel like it's a bug, because I have not got a single ambition at least the last 30 turns. Just nothing, which feels kind of bad because a lot of those ambitions were giving us ways to gain Kuduru as well as other resources. Hopefully that will change or maybe get addressed in a future patch. But anyhow, our empire looks great. We're going to clean this up, these 5 counties. Going to clean the last 2 over here. Then, of course, looking at the war, the logical next step is them. I don't know who owns this. The answer is nobody, so we'll just go claim some of these ruins, and then we'll bump into a new enemy, and we'll basically gain control of the entire Mesopotamian region. Our vassal here, I don't think we'll ever be able to confederate them, but maybe our son is due to become its leader, and maybe that will change. We're just going to have to see. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!